It's been a pleasure to host all of you here at the Collège de France. I hope you enjoyed the place, if you didn't enjoy the weather. Next time we'll try to do a better job about it. I think it was a very successful symposium, at least seen from my side. And when you think about it, I mean, there are a few secrets to put together a successful symposium. One is to find good collaborators and friends to make them members of the scientific committee. And that was actually the case. Karina did a great job, as well as Jean-Marc, and of course my old friend, because we've seen each other for a number of years. I'm your old friend. And they help you getting the best possible speakers for the symposium. And then there is another secret which I cannot really understand, is that all the speakers that we invited, they accepted to come. So this was really great. So altogether, I really wish to thank the speakers, because they really did a great job in terms of not only providing excellent science, but also providing a spirit. I mean, you've been very open, you've been really participating to discussion, asking questions, and I see also a lot of discussions occurring outside the lecture hall. So that was really great, and that's what I'm calling the spirit. So again, thank you very much, but also thank you to the audience. I know a symposium of 2 days with a very busy schedule. You are all also very busy in your own institutions, so it's nice to have you here. That's the function of the Collège de France, which is to really try to be, as it's said, and even you have the motto on the floor in many places. Teaching science on the edge of the disciplines, and that's what we've tried to do here, and I think it was very successful. The question, if you haven't yet realized what was the question at the beginning, was really and I think in a way it was more successful than I anticipated, and I'm really grateful for this, was to try to, as I see it with a certain distance at the moment, all this area of microbiota has emerged, and we have sort of now possibly two communities that are not necessarily getting together. One is the bona fide microbiota people, not necessarily coming from the microbiological side. Some are immunologists, others are physiologists, or people in the metabolism. And very often they don't necessarily have the knowledge to do what we do on an everyday basis with the microbiologists, which is to make mutants, to look at bacterial behavior and this and that. And on the other side, there is our little community of microbiologists who do this usually with a single microorganisms in interaction with a single cell. So we've learned a lot from this in terms of what's now called the cellular microbiology. And the idea behind this symposium was to actually try to merge these two, sort of communities and start to build up, if it's not already the case, a sort of cellular microbiology of symbiotic interactions. But of course, at some stage, the pathogen is coming in, as we've seen in the last session, which was, of course, intended to be presented like this, and the host is also an essential element of what I used to call in my French way the ménage à trois. So, all this, I think, hopefully was very successful, and I hope you go back home with good new ideas and possibilities of interacting with new colleagues. So if that happened, it would really be make this meeting even more successful. So thanks very much again. Now you can enjoy the city outside if it doesn't rain too much. And hopefully we will have other opportunities. We will rediscuss maybe the length of the meeting and other issues. But basically, again, I think it was a very, very exciting symposium. So thank you very much, and have a nice trip back to any place you go back.